What's up? I'm live, and it's a Monday. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, definitely wonderful. You know what's really wonderful? So I've got kind of funny coincidence, honestly, but I've got exclusively for us. Wow, English, always my strong suit. I've got fluorescent lighting in my room, and exclusively fluorescent lighting, including this old desk lamp that I've got inverted, pointing up at the ceiling. Old, like, not quite 2 foot inch long tubes, right? Works surprisingly well. I mean, it's not bright in here, which is why a face cam would be annoying to set up because it's rather dark for a face cam. Not that I want one of those anyway, but anyway. Um, yeah, it seems like one of the tubes is going. So I'll need to be getting up every now and again to start it, most likely, because I can get it to not be flickering. Like right now, it's not reflickering because it's not flickering because I just restarted it. But yeah. But that said, according to the packaging, because I have the original thing that the tube came in, the original packaging, if you will. Not really a package, it was a sleeve, right? Anyway, I looked at that, and the expected lifespan of the bulb is like a quarter of what I've actually gotten out of it, or something like that. I don't have an exact amount because I don't know when exactly it was replaced. I have a window of like a year and a half, I think, where it would have been replaced, but beyond that, I don't know. But yeah, less than, I think it's like 6,000 hours expected lifespan, and I've easily gotten over 20,000. So not bad. Yeah, that's annoying. Just started yesterday, I think, or maybe Saturday. I think just yesterday. Very annoying. Great way to start the week, dealing with a light that just wants to flicker. Anyway, the stream. Yeah, I'm back to my actual proper setup. I'm not on a stupid fucking Windows 11 install. It wasn't even a 24H2 install either, and it was still pissing me off left, right, and center because mostly because it's Windows 11. But anyway, that's behind us. I'm not doing that again. So long, GTA 5 Vanilla. GTA Online. It's such a waste. The service is still up, and I'm not using that character. Oh well. Anyway, point is, back to my regular setup. Not that you should really be able to tell. I haven't even started doing anything, Dingle. Um, yeah, in theory, everything is there because I managed to get everything transferred over sufficiently such that you didn't notice all the missing shit. Because there was still a lot of missing shit on those scenes. He's still training. But, I don't know how well that came across, but hopefully it was good enough. Yeah, speaking of that, shall we actually get into the game since I've just been doing that? So yeah, last week I don't know. I didn't really feel like streaming. I still don't feel like streaming that much, but I'm gonna do it. I hear a siren in the distance. I swear I'm innocent. I haven't done anything. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get back into Derail Valley for the. Well, we're getting back into it for the first time. Getting into it, period, for only the second time. I did play a little bit off stream on Sunday last week, not yesterday. So yeah, we're still at Harbor. I just did a trip to southwest corner of the map. I don't remember what the place is there. I did a trip over there and back. Earned a bit more money. I think basically doubled what I had in my wallet. And yeah, I'm back at Harbor. And I've basically not been playing, partially because I've been busy with 5M related stuff, but because I just haven't felt like it, and I didn't want to move off of where I'm at. Click the start button, not the image. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing more. As usual. I mean, do you really expect anything else from me? The light's not flickering, but my screen is. Considering the game was reporting sub 10 FPS, DRR doesn't tend to like that. Not surprising. There we go. Yeah, now that I've got 80 some FPS just about, and 70 as I pan around, it's good. This is such a mess. Remember when the thumbnail? Did you see the thumbnail where it just had one thing in front of it, and then now it's this? Yeah, anyway, I went over here to Sawmill. Yeah, that's it, Sawmill. I'm still getting used to this game, alright? Just made a run over, run back, checked out the caboose that's hidden there. Almost like all the jobs respawned. Yeah, I know, Dingle. But it's daytime and it's not raining anymore. It clearly was. Yeah, where are we at? There's the old rusty S262, is it? Over there behind where the DH2 is, and DH4 right there. And the game legitimately did respawn everything on me. Well, that's annoying. Oh wait, did it? No. Right, I was over here. Okay. So that's the one I had before, and I think this is another one that I picked up at some point. But I had a plan. As you see, somewhere, I've got money. Not the most amount of money in the world. Not enough to do what I want through and through. But enough to do other things, and I forget where stuff is in this place. There we go, and I overshot it. Why not, right? Where are you? There you are. Steve's garage key. There we go. Need to remember how to play this game again. How to play this game again. And now that I've done that, FC, vaguely, we're gonna go this way because I'm not doing the handcart again, nor am I getting a train out for it. I'm sure this is wonderful to watch, considering how annoying it is for me jumping around the way I am. There we go. This is a long ways back here, isn't it? Hey, look at that. It's a slug, and I can't really do anything with it as it sits. Oh. It just put it back. There we go. That's how I clear it. Also, this technically has a light. It's not very bright, but it does have it. I'm just gonna leave that there. Where in the heck are we? All the way over there. Okay. Stop tilting. I think you can swim-ish. Yeah. You can actually kind of almost stand on the water, which is weird, but sure. Anyway, now that's done. You can come over here. I can just... Yeah, sure, right there. And now I have a slug to put between two D2s. Although, in order to actually do that, you come over here. But remember, there are some licenses that need to be bought. So if I want multiple unit, I need concurrent orders 1. Wallet. Removes Derail discount. Yeah, things are gonna start getting expensive by doing this. Multiple unit license requires 30,000, that's okay. Insurance copay goes up even more. What's the call for cost for manual service? 20K? Feel like that might be worth it? What's train length? Orders up to 10 cars long. Okay. Over there. Probably not a bad idea to get it. Just because you can. But you can very quickly see why, because this is about how much money I had originally, versus it's about half of what I started out with today. Like, originally, as in the last time I streamed, what I ended with. Before doing those extra missions. Also, I see you flickering texture in the background. So, yeah. A lot more money. Dispatcher is just the one that lets you... Yeah. The maps. Logistical haul would also be not the worst thing. Yeah. Is that enough for now? I think that's enough for now. I'm just gonna let those things take care of themselves. So close. So close. Link up the things and then I can have way too much power for what I actually need. Totally necessary at this stage in the game. But I figured, you know what, I'm here. And I was able to get the money. So, like, why not, right? Okay. Drag that over there. Link them up. Link them up. Undo your handbrake. And then just give it a small amount so it will slowly drift into here, and then I can leave that be without ever hooking up the brakes. There we go. These connectors. Don't forget the brakes. And now I have this train ready to go. Except, what am I doing with it? I don't know. Let's see. I can do long, because I do have that license. I do have concurrent orders. That I definitely cannot do. Just remind me real quick, what does concurrent orders allow me? 2 orders at the same time. Cool. Long 2, no. Logistic haul. No, I can just get rid of all logistical hauls because I haven't gotten that license yet. Shunting, hazmat. Logistical haul. That's fragile. Hazmat. These are just shunting around the yard. Long 2. That's actually a haul. Hazmat. Hazmat. 1. Long 1. Hazmat. Okay. Hazmat. Long 1. And long 1. So let me just move these shuntings around. Those 2 are nice. Okay. So that's the forest right there. Forest south. In factories there. Coal mine east is all the way over there. Probably won't do that one. Steel mill is of course central. Sawmill is over there. Cars though, which would be the limiting factor. Yeah, I know there's a map in front of me, but I wanted, you know, here, 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 instead of here and up here. Also, I could literally have just done that. Yeah, Coal Mine East is the odd one out. It is so far out of the way. I'm just gonna put that over there and not even consider it. You wanna have a louder vehicle over there? Yeah, it's pretty much either Machine Factory or other things. Plus, there's the weight load that I have to actually consider. That's the only one that's light enough to do anything otherwise. Yeah, in fact, I can't double up on these anyway. But I can do these. That looks worth it to me. I mean, it's a lot of steps, but... That's only 2 pickups, 3 drop-offs. Unload and store a train with steel rails. SU, huh? Oh yeah, you guys are just idling away, aren't you? Whatever, it's a diesel. It'll be fine. That's it right there. Alright, let's grab it and then move it around. Because that's what you do in this game. In case you didn't know that. Don't really need to flip that one, and that one's already flipped correctly. Oh wait, no, I do need to flip that one. I mean, I don't need to flip it. It'll flip itself. In there. Wipers. Do I need the entire setup here for this? No. Of course not. Of course I don't. Do I need it in the first place? No. But I'm going to use it. So I have it. And now we wait. Infinite scroll mouse wheels are great, aren't they? Ran out of momentum, I guess. That's going the right way as well. I mean, it should be. I set it, or made sure it was set correctly. I know it's not really the same, but it's just kind of funny to think that you can get not literally a DH6, but a DH6 adjacent vehicle without ever having a DH6 license. Like, again, it's a slug, it's not the actual train. Kind of funny. Almost forgot. Yeah, I know, Dingle. I don't need it. But I have it. So I'm using it. Because I can. Yeah, that's enough. probably fine. It's completely unnecessary what I've done here. It's going to be one of those annoying ones where, like, the middle unload is going to be right next to the unload area over there, but then the other two are back over here somewhere. Just bring it in nice and slow and let these things do their job. Please be this end. It never is this end. Yeah, I think it was just the brakes still pressurizing. Sounds like it might still be doing it. Okay, that's too much. What I need now is I need that remote, so I don't have to actually be in the cab here. Be off at the back of the train. Maybe I should take the machine factory job after all, because isn't that where you can buy the remote? I'm sure it would actually be useful, more useful than this slug is. Plus, I think that was the most expensive contract of the lot as well. Got a ways to go before we clear stuff. Do that to make it a little bit easier to see. Having a distance tracker would also be nice. I know that that's one of the new add-on things that you can install in trains, but also these ain't my trains. That one someday could be. Oh, yeah. No, wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one. Oh well. Think I'm clear now? Oh yeah. And now we just back it in. Definitely one of the most annoying things is trying to keep the ammeter from going too high. You just start moving, it always wants to jump up into that yellow. Going fast enough though, you can just push it. Am I going too fast? Perhaps. Do I care? I'll be fine. So, no. Let's cut out. Thank you, computer. Yeah, I'm liking the more relaxed permissions of the difficulty setting. Like the fact that I could even just we're setting somewhere. Thought it was that button. Either way, you know, the fact that I can just do this and then I can also free cam around willy-nilly. Like, is this set correctly? Yep. So I just need to back it into here and then come over to this stupid little thing, unload it. Well, I need to accept the contract first. Right? Only going too fast if you derail or run into something. I mean, it makes sense. Alright, now that I know it's actually going to the right spot, I can just slowly walk my way back here, teleporting occasionally. 2 loading tracks. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, actually, hold on. Doesn't it? URLs. It'll be fine. E8I, I believe, is where I'm at. No? No, it's D. No, that's where I loaded it. Okay. Okay, they're all going to G, so that's fine. Which one's G? That's over there. Okay. Well... Which are you? 091 and 773, I assume, are the back two. Yep. And then the middle two are the next page. 654, 607, and then the last two are these two. So G6S. Cool. I'm gonna go stage that. G6S is this one. And then over on this side, which would I want first? G1S. Still going. Slowly but surely picking up speed. Works, right? Not the fastest thing in the world, sure, but that's not the worst thing either. Hope the US map when it comes out has a hump yard. Yeah, we'll see. Whenever that is. I mean, hey, that got up to 16 kph. That ain't bad. Oh, the shadow will be nice if I can still see that. And, you know, again, I could just... Oh, look, I can see now. I'm not gonna try and abuse that fact. I can still vaguely see the shadow. You know, I should probably change the signal too. Just to ensure that it, not the signal, the switch, so it goes over to the right track. Okay, good, that was soon enough. Indeed. I was a little late. I was a little late. There we go. Yeah, I could have at least closed that, I guess. Since now the trains probably have to rebuild a bunch of pressure. Use the mechanical brake, it's easier to engage and disengage. This is definitely not how you should do it, but it's a way that you can do it, so I shall. I don't think I actually need to do that, but I'll do it anyway. Look at that, it's just slowly pushing it in. And we're good. Set the handbrake on at least one car. And just like that, we're done. "7 minutes, when in reality I had almost an hour to do it. I mean, to be fair, it did take longer. But, at the same time... no, and no. And no. Those were all useless. I mean, 10,000... Oh? I mean, the weight's a bit on the high side, but it should be fine. And the only thing that I need to be sure of at the end is just where do I put it. I can fairly easily do this. I guess, are there any... There is an out here. One D2 could do that. Yeah, on a flat surface, yeah. You're right. Oh, I have to load and prepare. Well, hey, look at that. SL64. You wouldn't happen to be the other one. No, you wouldn't happen to be the other one, naturally. All the way over here. This is on the upper limit of what I can do for train length. That's in an awkward spot. I need that micro shunter. Let me guess, that's the one that's up here, right? 'Cause there's an end there, there's an end there, and then there's also that, which I've already gotten. There's also that, but that's the starting area, and then I don't know that there's another one anywhere. I haven't noticed one that I can recall. Where the key for that is, I don't know. Alright, well. There's the handbrake. Actually, what I really want to do is set the handbrake in here. And I guess I could temporarily shut you down. Fuel cut off. Right through. It's nice that they have that little light flashing at you to tell you that, hey, you forgot to enable the brakes, you dumbass. I think I can make do with this. It's gonna be mildly annoying, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna end up with this on the wrong end of the train, basically. Send it on backwards and then, not you. Good enough. As much as I want to be impatient and just go faster, I know that that's not a good way to do it. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's always the opposite end. Every single time, no matter what end you hook up to, it's always the opposite end. Go faster. I'm trying! Just have to clear that signal. Signal switch, whatever. I mean, that is technically a signal of signal of some description, right? And back this way we go. So what I'm thinking is unhook this from these cars. Hook the slug up to these cars. Pull it forward and then back it in to connect to that. Actually, wait. I'm getting this right? Wrong way around. Okay, well, never mind that. Don't do that with the giant train. I was just moving it far out of the way so that I could fit those in here, and yeah, let's go with that. I definitely didn't miscalculate and try going for the wrong cars. Nope. You're going for the wrong cars, not me. I know what I'm doing. Alright, well I've got this siding to go down on my way back. So that's good at least. So I can connect those, bring these over, connect them to there, and then I can send this down that way to connect back up where it needs to go. It's a flawless plan. It's totally not annoying in the slightest to just go back and forth like this, but welcome to shunting cars on a train yard. This is what happens sometimes. At least that's what I'm gonna say happens. And that's that. Oh, it's time for a break, huh? Let me at the very least just get this hooked up. I tried. Alright, can you please? No. Why would you ever? And of course, in reality, I should check. Is that closed? Yep. Is this properly done up? Yep. Is that open? Yep. Yep. So on and so forth. Well, what fun is that? However, bot did say it's time for a break. So, press button, press button, press button. Because you can't have random multi-actions inside of regular multi-actions. Elgato, can you please get on that? I want to be able to put a randomized thing, you know, like one of the random multi-action buttons inside of a multi-action button. So that I can do things along with that randomized button. Why can I not do that? To make it multiple buttons. Well, anyway, if you don't know Stream Deck, if you're not familiar with it, then you probably have no clue what I'm talking about, and that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just Stream Deck stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to take a short break. Stand up, stretch. Surprisingly, my light is not flickering, or at least I do not see it. And I'm pretty sure I would notice if it was flickering because it's... I mean, sometimes it's only barely, but usually it's more significant. It would be a very MSC thing to do to have random handbrakes closed and/or brake cocks closed. Yes, it would be. But I don't think Derail is quite to that point of being MSC-like. Not yet. And hopefully never. Anyway, yeah, short break. Gonna take a few minutes, stand up, stretch, get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I'm gonna run some ads, prevents pre-rolls for next hour, and thus mid-rolls only roll during the segment where you're not gonna miss anything, because the gameplay for the next hour will be ad-free from both pre and mid-rolls. Yay! Exciting, right? Yeah, there's still 3 minutes of ads now. Sorry about that, but again, the ads only happen when nothing is actually happening. So you can just ignore the stream. Anyway, when I come back, we'll continue shunting this around, load it up, and then put it where it needs to be, and then, I don't know, probably take that machine factory job, since that one seemed like the most expensive. I should keep an eye on the trains. This one that I'm using currently, or the one that I've been in, oil and fuel is fine, so. Some of the shunting jobs for inbound locations are purposefully annoying. Probably. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am back, and somehow my light is still not flickering, which means it's going to start flickering in the next few minutes. Because that's just how it works. Anyway, let's get back to the gameplay. And, just continue. Need to move this up to there, bring it back over to hook up to that, and then detach this and bring it down the other line. I can hook it back up with the other train all the way down there, and then bring this over to the loading dock and all that fun stuff. I wonder how much this will be on the way out. So that's a full 10 cars. Heavy load too. Again, I said it before, but this is a moment where having the remote would really be useful. Actually, yes. Slowly but surely. Nice shadow. Should just be able to flick this open and then back closed again real quick just to bleed off some of the speed as I get close here. Again, this is definitely not the way you should do this, but it's the way I'm doing it. Don't try this at home. Would have gotten away with just one more. Hello? What is it with this surface that I can't walk straight ahead at speed consistently? Oh boy. You know what I could probably do, assuming that I can even fit the car onto the tracks? hopefully I can. I can probably just sneak this around, then back it up, gather them up, and bring them up to the slug. Eh, doesn't matter which brake I use. Might be a little bit slower going, but then I don't have to worry about going all the way up to that and hooking that up and then backing that whole assembly up and then going from there. Then again, I have to control this set of cars with just this, which is fine. Probably just be easier in some ways to move that than it would be to move that. Well, that with this attached than that with this attached. Either way, I'm doing it this way. Slowly bring it in. There we go. Undo the handbrake. And then very slowly we back up. I say very slowly. It's not going to be that slow. It's not like the cars are loaded yet. But we still do go back somewhat slowly. Still not flickering that light. Amazing. Honestly, I think the way I just did the brakes there, it's a little slow on the final approach because it had to come from quite a distance, but that was basically perfect. I mean, look at the speed that we're carrying into the slug. Like, that's fine. That is acceptable. Alright, and then over here, restart, and also disconnect. I don't know if that honestly matters in an MU setup, but still doing it. Here, since I have ample time to do this, 36 minutes? Yeah. Yep, D7L, what a surprise. Faster, I say. Go faster! Just double check, make sure that yes, that switch is thrown correctly. You see the DH4? Can't actually... There's a fence in the way. Why? DH4 670. I'll stop. Not got enough zoom for the effect to be as good. You can very clearly see it's going that way before it's too late. Not as good that way. Still rather close to the train here. A little further. Let's see, where are you going? E70. Not 0, E70. As in, like, outbound. All the way up top, huh? Yeah, I'd say it's a bit heavier now. Alright, that's enough. Now we coast. Yeah, fuel and oil are looking fine. Not too worried about them. The end of the train is somewhere over there. So wait, Dingle, if O is for Oscar, then is I for Iskar? I wasn't even planning that joke until I saw the container. Like, oh. That actually kind of works. Train. I've got to wait until it's past here. Yeah, thank you for disconnecting, mouse. And those lights are totally not helpful. Yeah, if anything, they're actually a hindrance. Weird. E70, it said. Oh. Okay. Why are you moving this lighting that way? Oh, because I've got them backwards. Why? Probably because I was controlling it from that car. I don't. Yeah, I didn't clear that by much, did I? That's fine. Where were you going to? Sawmill? Okay. That is down here. Which is a journey that I've already taken. That's alright. Depends on how much it pays out. If Machine Factory is more, I'm going Machine Factory. If this is more, I'm going for this. You know, simple as that. Curiosity, do I have... Yeah, I should have plenty of space. Looking for that sighting sign, but I know that I'm actually far in enough that it will register properly. There. They're uncoupled, so now I can go drop this off and see how much it pays out. Nice lighting. 10 minutes. Plus the bit where I was doing stuff before then. 85? I mean, it's not terrible. Guess that's just a thing now. Yeah, that's still more. That's still more. Whoops. And you are 4 cars. I mean, 4 cars isn't terrible. Wait, didn't I throw that on the ground before? Did I put it back on the bloody table? Coal mine east. All the way up there. Not going up there. Because, or south. Sawmill. Right? Steel mill. Machine factory. If I could actually... okay, that's a bit too much weight, though. 368 plus 460 tons with 2 DH2s and a slug. Don't think so. I'm tooling. Where are... Don't throw it on the ground. Where are you going to be? Well, that ain't it. Alright. I just need this track, huh? And then flip that once I'm back over here. Okay. I didn't reset you or anything. Why did you reset? I looked at the info, but nothing... That's kind of annoying. Looking at the fee information on each train resets its state partially. Good to know. 84 tons to machine factory. What's the most efficient way to get to machine factory? That's the real question. I probably can't, but if I... This is only an 8-car load, right? Like, if I had already purchased it, or if I could purchase the, logistical haul license. I know that there were a couple of 2-car hauls on there, back in the room. If any of them were going to Machine Factory, I could have just taken one of them. But a little too late, most likely. That's fine. No guarantee that something would have either been Machine Factory or on the way to Machine Factory anyway. That was a little too much. Son of a bitch. Every time. What actually is the best way to get to Machine Factory? You're either going through there or through there. Which means no matter what, optimal route is probably to go that way. Because otherwise you gotta go all the way down here and then loop up either here, here, or... Going a straight line, that's the most direct route. Up here. I feel like it's faster to go to Coal West from here, simply because... Switch there. Switch, switch. Go straight through switches. And then curve there, and then just straight shot up to Machine Factory, versus here you gotta go around a curve, and then switch off, and then whatever's going on there looks really squiggly. Go around here, and there's the home, apparently. Sure. Then there's all this tight squiggly bit, through Forestry Central, I'm assuming, and then you gotta come over here through more squiggly. Like, this is squiggly too, but this seems straighter. You know what I mean? So, keyboard controls. Oh, wow. Neat. Okay. Alright. Connected in. Handbrakes are all unset. Let's go. Load on this, 384 tons. Yeah, so a bit of a slow start. That's alright. And it's a nice straight shot to that point at least, so put up a decent bit of speed. No, I didn't forget to go and do this. B3I, huh? Whoop. Is that one? I can't switch those yet. B3. Alright. In from the south, so I should expect to go right and then left. Got it. Coming out of the siding there. Right. All the switches are thrown properly to go out of here, because of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? And how much should this make me, roughly? 24k plus time bonus? Not bad. And of course the time bonus, I don't know exactly how it's calculated, but the time granted for doing the entire thing is, assuming that you're not doing what I'm doing and you already have the train rolling with the cargo by the time that you actually accept the job. You know? I'm just planning ahead is all. Not my fault that the game lets you move things around without actually accepting jobs. And honestly, I hope that never changes. I hope that they continue to let us do that, because... Is it a little cheesy? Maybe. Do I care? No. I like cheese. Good, it's yummy. Machine factory means that there's always a chance I could find something that I haven't yet. Which reminds me, I don't recall seeing any other demonstrators. Yeah. Neat. Yeah, I don't recall seeing any demonstrators on my way to the sawmill previously, off stream, so don't worry about that. I didn't stop by coal mine or forestry south, so I just went along this track. I saw the caboose, because I purposely made a small detour to see that, but otherwise... Speed is dropping off. You can always throw more throttle at it, though. How are you doing? Yeah, traction motor temp is going up. Be expected. Please put me in the train. You're about there. And you're about the same spot. Don't know if they show separately or not. And I am going to the right. Well, temperature is slowly creeping up, but it's within acceptable margins at the moment, so that's fine. I do, however, need to switch that, which I was expecting. I'm glad it's not raining. Because if it were raining, I'm not sure I'd be doing too well at the moment. Bye, Haba. If I recall correctly, there's a 40 up along here, well, 4, but 40 kph limit. I need to be mindful of that. Make sure I don't go too fast through the curves. Not immediate, perhaps. You can see that is going to decrease shortly. Speed was going up, it's gonna probably start going down again, or at least level off. Yeah, this and Truck Sim really aren't that different, are they? A lot more setup and disassembly, if you will, at the start and end in this game versus Truck Sim. It's get to your load, hook up, and go, which is very straightforward compared to this, and then drop off. It could be as simple as just get to the property, or if you're like me, you have it set to random location, so you're either delivering to a really easy spot or to a really hard spot. I guess maybe somewhere in between. There you go, see? 4. 0.5% grade. Whoopsies. I would assume that that is grade percentage. Like, I know that it's the slope, but yeah, percentage. That's what I wanted to confirm. I don't know what else it would be with that smaller numbers, you know? But you never know. It's set somewhere in Europe, after all. I don't know what they do over there. He's stuttering. Speed's going up again, but only slightly. That's not what I wanted to see. Well, we're fine for now. And I mean, to be fair, I've got 2 of these guys plus the slug in the middle, so we'll be fine, probably. Got a ways to go before I go left and left again. Tunnel. 7. Probably back down the fuel usage just a little bit. Don't need to be gaining more speed at this point, just current speed going. Sign coming up, and that one's for the switch. Always gotta be a slope up. Well, I was saying before, I don't really need the slug, but at the same time, with it raining now, the slug probably is a good idea. Because that should help to keep traction up, I would think. Oops. Is it still actively raining in the tunnel? Maybe not. Back to the truck sim topic. Just like with truck sim, there's not a lot is happening, and just sitting back, relaxing, and trying to think of what to do, what to say in the meantime. Which, you know, with me means that it's just going to be mostly silence, like it has been. Yeah, I don't know. What do I have to talk about? I already talked about how my lamp, which is still not flickering. I don't get this. I restarted right before the stream, well actually technically after the stream starts, but right before I unmute and everything. And it's just been on the entire time. I don't get it. Almost like the bulb is trying to say, or the tube is trying to say, I'm not actually dying yet. But no. It definitely looks like it's going. And again, given that I'm like probably over 4 times the expected life span of those tubes, it's a fluorescent tube. Ooh. Nice lightning. Up behind the mountain too. Excellent. Yeah, I would suspect that it's about time I replace them anyway, and if I can replace them with LEDs, it would probably be better as well. That was relatively close. Closer than the other ones have been. You're not going down very fast. And I need to be mindful of my speed. 50 is pretty quick. I was having a look, and it actually turns out that at least for the size of tube that I would need for this lamp, the difference between a fluorescent tube and a drop-in LED replacement is basically nothing. So that's nice, I guess. In theory, the LEDs won't be any more power efficient, but they should last a hell of a lot longer. Lightning, though. Yeah, I'm not, 6. I'm not getting to the, 12. I'm most likely going to have to slow down around here a fair bit, and through here, and through here, and around there, but then this might be able to be faster. Oh. That was F3, not the, not 2, which is where I have it set up. F5. Oh, is this the screenshot mode or something? I assume that there are UI elements to whatever. Hello. Heard that one. Left right click to change FOV. Oh. Oh dear. That's a bit more reasonable. Damn it. Want one with lightning in the background. That's too far. That one might have actually worked. That probably would have been good, but I have to focus on this. Well, that's weak. Nope. Nope. Oh, I pressed the wrong button anyway. Now that you've told me this, I'm determined to try and get a good thumbnail. I descend that way, okay. How did I descend? Don't actually know now. Oh. Well, I can get something from the VOD if I want. Enough wasting time with that. I did switch myself off correctly. Yes. That was close. Also, the bot said it's time for another break. Is this? I'm getting back in the train. Okay. Bot said it's time for a break, so sorry to interrupt the stream right now. But, we're going to the AFK screen. Not the smartest place to stand in a thunderstorm. No, and it's not the smartest place to stand when a viaduct that low is coming up either. But here we are. Anyway. I'm going to take a short break, just a few minutes to stand up, stretch, and get away from the computer for a little bit. During this time, I am going to run some ads. It's the only time during the stream that I run ads besides the beginning and end. By running mid-rolls now, it disables pre-rolls for the next hour, ensuring that the next hour of gameplay is completely ad-free of both pre- and mid-rolls, because I don't run mid-rolls over gameplay. Which is why I do it now, because, again, disables pre-rolls, and you're not going to miss anything by running ads now. It does annoy people, I know, sorry about that, but you're going to see ads one way or another. And, I mean, if I lose people to ads, I lose people to ads, but I think people are more likely to stay through mid-rolls than they are through clicking in and seeing pre-rolls immediately, right? Especially if Twitch is still doing that 45-second pre-roll bullshit. I don't know if they are, but, yeah. Also, I just noticed I'm up to 40 gigabytes, almost 41 gigabytes of swap usage. Anyway, BRB. Alrighty, I am once again back, and Dingle, thanks as usual for shouting me out, even though nothing ever comes of it anymore. But it's the thought that counts, right? Anyway, shall we get back to the gameplay? I think we shall. Lightning. Oh god, I'm doing over 50. I know I can do over 50 through this section, but like... I want to be careful. Hey, Kiosk. There are those... words. There's a thunderstorm happening here. Clearly. Oh, was he? Yeah, that's a downhill. 1.6%? Oh, Jesus. Get on the brakes. This feels slower than that. Oh. I don't know what to tell you. Oh god, it goes down to 4. Yeah, that's... There you go, Kiosk. Kilometers an hour, not miles per hour. Yep. They'll need the brakes on a little bit. Also, Kiosk, just to emphasize this, I do really want to go slowly, because, it's not a big train, but long enough, you know? Lightning. Those are rookie numbers. You know what? Look, I don't have the licenses for another train, and I don't have the licenses to make this train any longer. Well, actually, okay, well, no, I don't. Because this is 8 cars, and there was no other load that I could actually haul that was 2. Decreasing 1.1% downhill grade. I need to stop hitting that button. Okay, so I'm going to be joining in and then heading left. I'm going to start slowing down for that, no doubt. Go to the right, and then to the left. Any trains in the, just off the track here? Never know. Yeah, 3? I'm below that. Just. And it's an uphill grade. Okay, we're good then. Bit of gas because it was going uphill here. Feels like the rain is slowing down, perhaps. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. So we'll be turning, or we'll be going straight, but it's sticking to the right up ahead before getting to City West. Maybe I should just slow down a bit going past City West. Just crawl through there. If there's any... Is there a store, even? How much time? 98 minutes, plenty. They have a store. They do have a store. See what they have there. Because if they got the key for the little electric shunter, I might want that. Not too far away from Machine Factory. They probably won't have it. But I might as well stop and see what's there, you know? City West has a boombox. Well, considering I'm not getting into that at all because, this, you know, streaming. All of this. OBS is over here, but you can't see it. Although the mouse does move around. Did that just go straight from a 9 to a 6? Pretty sure it did. Whoops. Okay, so I need to slow down a bit. Can you put me inside of the train, please? Now, how hard will it be to find the thing without looking at the map? Probably fairly hard. Stuff going on here. That's just the DH4 sitting idle. Aha. Boombox and the caboose. Damn it! Don't want the caboose. Game console. Flashlight isn't the worst idea. Good old duct tape. That's sticky tape. Meanwhile, the train's just going around the corner out there. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's out there. Yeah, Reginald's key, which is the caboose. Is it this way somewhere? I've gotten lost. Okay, that's the track in. Where's my train? Oh, here it is. It's fine. To be fair, Chaos, this game is still early access. And yes, it has VR walking because this is a VR-enabled game. I just don't have a VR headset, so... I don't know what that sign said, but it said something. Where is it set? I think... I don't think it's really said, but I think the developers are in Serbia or something like that. So... probably based off of that. It's European, no matter what. Yeah, Eastern Europe somewhere, at the very least. Alright, what's the next junction? stick left and then stick right. For multiple. Okay, the speed's going down, but I'm nowhere near that fast, so it's fine. Yeah, I do want those on still. I tell you what, my GPU is working hard right now. Sitting around 74 degrees. Of course, if I stuck it to exactly 60 FPS instead of letting it go up a little bit, it's not going too high. It's like 70s and currently about 80, 78, 79. Would help a little. Yeah, right, Kiosk? It does actually push the trees out of the way as you go past. Nice little detail. Left and then right. What are we doing over there? Fuel's fine, oil's fine. The signal is already set where I want it to be. Definitely not gaining speed. Yeah, slight downhill grade here. Oh, the GPU is only getting hotter. That's a great sign. Or I can just give it a slightly easier time by capping it to 60. And by 60 I mean like... it stuttered. 58 to 60 when it doesn't stutter. Kiosk, a space heater is not what I need. Because the problem is, my room is the warmest room in the house, and so the heater runs a lot to compensate for the rest of the house, but it has no clue that my room is so hot, typically, and so my room is just always very warm. Having the computer pump out more heat does not help. And yeah, in fact, limiting my frame rate to 60 FPS, it's not a consistent 60, but it's lowered the GPU utilization. I wonder if I can actually bump it up to like 75, if that would make too much of a difference for it. Because I'm just noticing it's going like between 50 to 60, and if I can keep it a little higher... 70. Get that sweet 69 FPS. Sometimes. Going to the right. We're going uphill though. That's fine. Machine factory, here we come. I wonder if there's a train over there. Not stopping to find out, obviously. What happens if you do derail? The train derails. And you have a bad time. Especially somewhere like here, because, yeah, that's not going to be a good time going all the way down there. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you, Kiosk. You derail the train. If you derail, you derail. Like, the train comes off the tracks, and it's a big mess, and you have to re-rail shit. You probably damage the train and the cargo, and it's not going to be good for you. Yeah, so don't derail. Essentially, yeah, you gotta point this at a train, as it says, aim at the vehicle you wish to re-rail, and then you point it at the tracks where you want it re-railed, and so on. Where am I going? C3I. Probably want to go this way. Boy, I hope C3I is a pull-through. Because if it's not, I'm not going to be happy. A crane car, so you need to have it in range. I wouldn't be surprised if it's on the to-do list. You know? At some point further down the road. E3I does indeed appear to be a pull-through. Excellent. Is it even still raining? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, military setup back there? Looks like it. Yep. Always gotta be on the opposite end from where the train is, right? Oh, right, yeah. Well, dump it. Not on this side. Good enough. Now, where the hell do I drop this off? Right here. How convenient. 37 minutes. 121,000. Wow, I'm almost back to where I started out the stream at. Well, yeah, I don't need it, kiosk. It just tells you a breakdown of the payout. Like, whoop-de-doo. I saw how much money I got. I don't need to know exactly why I got that much. Oh, there's the store. Utility rail vehicle. Ah, is that locked behind here? And that thing. I want that thing. There's some nice toys in here. There's a distance tracker. Anti-wheel slip computer. Oh, that's expensive though. I mean, so is the remote, but I mean, the remote. Also, look at the cost of regular paint. That's very expensive to repaint a train. And then you realize how much it could be for the demonstrator units. Yikes. Oh, and apparently you need 2 of them because, what, you really think you're going to get away with only 1 per train? Which setter is neat? Wireless MU controller. Neat. Yeah, it's fine. A fair bit. But, how grindy is the money generation? It depends on what your difficulty settings are, but it's not too terrible. Interesting. My caps lock isn't actually toggling. Even though that button is caps lock. A nice little setup you got here. Be a restaurant of some sort. This, on the other hand, is, it's seen better days. Here's the roundhouse. D6s, I'd like some of them, please. There's another one of these guys. Oh. There we go. S282, and of course, old D2. Need a pit? Because there's a pit. Bug. You know, I had a lot of luck with finding 2 trains right off the bat in Harbor. And I've not seen a single one since. So, this looks like a rundown shack, and it's one of those. It's not even like something you'd find a train in. Okay then. Forklift. Nothing over here to speak of, but now it's cutting out. Nothing really over here either. I'm guessing this is where they manufacture vehicles. Yep, I was right about that. Where's license 1? But I mean, I'm looking in. Hey, look, a tank. Alright, and that's the end of this Derail Valley playthrough, because no way in hell I get away with looking in there like that, do I? Fortunately, this is just a video game where they don't really care about that. Well, unless I've overlooked something, I'm not seeing a train around anywhere. Which is a shame. Alright, well let's see what's here. Don't have a ton of time. Back to harbor in town, huh? Shunting. And that's a possibility. All the shunting loads. Yeah, and as I would expect, the one that I just brought here is pretty pricey. I'll probably do that since it's already... It's not literally hooked up, but... It's not far off of it. Fragile. I don't have fragile. Bathroom. Office space. Can take a box. That was weird. I went up a little bit at first. Such a new looking, copier printer machine thing. Yeah, and then these ancient computers. No laptops to steal. Yummy. Z fighting. Oh, there's a laptop. Alright, well. Of course, it needs to be separated. Why wouldn't it be? I shouldn't have bled it. Damn it. That was a mistake. We'll need to service these as well, because they're getting a little low. From tooling. I don't see them on there. Is there another loading? In the military base, yes. So, yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably this track. Alright, let's see. Our Air Loco. Right, I set the handbrake, didn't I? Because I kind of have to. Nope, not the brake. Did I not open one of the things? No, I didn't. That explains a lot. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Middle click to move the camera around, right click to zoom in. I mean, I can look over there, but then it snaps back. Now we wait. Whoops. Back on the tree. Of course, where's the game gonna want me to put these? Gonna be in another area? Is it gonna be like some over here, some over there? So there's room in B. Actually, no. Hold on. No, there's 2 storages in B. There's a single storage in C. And then D is for passengers, I guess. I'm guessing some of it might go here, but the rest of it goes B. Gotta clear that switch so I can get onto this track. I mean, in reality, that is clear, but only just. So I hope the game respects that, because otherwise, might not go well. Okay, it looks like I just barely got away with that. Yeah, this is much more convenient. B is the next one over. Got it. In that case, probably best just to back up and pull over that way and sort it out from there. Though I could pull back forward and then back it in. Depends on where things need to go and where there's space, I guess. Sure enough, they both go over to B. Oh, wait, can you please, jump? Stop your rolling. I guess unloading, it doesn't matter what it is. Alright. I can't help but notice 2 of the cars go to B1S. And they're the 2 closest to the train. At least they better be. Wait, 165 rather. Okay. Then in that case, you need to go B6S. Oh, this is B right here. Okay, whoops. It's going to accelerate a little bit better now that it doesn't have that extra weight to contend with. Not meant to actually be like a realistic thing. I'm just honking the horn as I see fit. Yeah, now these are just flat cars. I guess I should probably check, like, what's over this way? Not much of anything. Good to know. Hopefully keep strong enough signal. Should. The train's not that long. No, I think that's basically going to be it for the stream after this. 20 minutes left. Not really enough time to do anything. You can teleport and run around, warp around, really. And get the micro shunter. If I had to guess, just looking at the map, my finger's on the wrong key. If I had to guess, well, actually no, there's only one place it could be. Because I've been here, been here, been here, I've been here, I haven't been here. So, food factory or whatever that is. That's gotta be where the key for the micro shunter is. Because it literally can't be anywhere else. I mean, on one hand, I don't want to be teleporting around. On the other hand, it costs money, so... Not like I can just do it for free. Right here, where I need to pay attention to. I might as well. So there's not much room to be had here. Oh, of course, it's on this end this time. It would technically be better to put it in there, but I can just shunt this along. this is an instance where that micro shunter would actually be. Just put it here, unhook, back them all the way up, and then bring them around to where there's actually space. Rather than doing it this way. Now the handbrakes are off on those cars, but the brakes aren't pressurized, and I'm not coupling it since apparently you can do that. Camel emoji. Nice name and nice first message. And break that. And break that just to put it back into a frozen state or something. Wait, no, the building was over here. Have a good stream? I mean, it has been a good stream, and it's not going to go on for much longer, so, yeah, something like that. And we're done in 8 minutes. Doing things. Really. Kiosk, if you're still here, look, see, it tells you the base payment, plus the time bonus, no expiration penalty. And then, well done, no damage. Well done, no environmental damage. Don't need to look at that. And see how much money I get from this. 100,000. Excellent. The trains were over here. I am going to, cut these guys down for the moment, at the very least. I don't think I'll be returning to them again this stream. Again, it's basically the wrapping up point. I do need to repair them at some point, because they're shut down now, but they were getting a little worn out. But I think... got like 10 minutes. Let's do a teleport just for the fun of it, because I know it's no key here. No key here. No key here. That's not a store. And no key here for this shack. And I know that there's a shack there because, I mean, it's obvious, right? Every little place that there's one of those little things, there's something. Including the player's house, apparently. That's what this says. Home. Let's teleport to food factory in town. 1100? Not cheap. Hopefully the train stays behind. It's not a big deal if it doesn't, but considering it's damaged, I get the feeling that it's not going to despawn that easily. See that. Apparently I found D1L just by mousing over the right part of the screen. Alright, where is the store? The store is on the B line. So, let's see. Means the store is over here somewhere. Yes. Yes, it is. Part of me wants to look around for a train, but the other part of me doesn't want to. Yeah, see, micro shunter. Old Bob's garage key, 17,000. Not cheap. But to be fair, it's rather useful, isn't it? Not as much fun stuff here. Choo choo. What's going on, Pone? Is that your car outside? Can't say it is. I'm taking that and leaving. I want to look around. I see trains, but they're just... No, stop looking around. Go back to where you were. It was slightly more expensive because I went to the shop. So it was probably further away. I have a key. Wait a minute. Okay, there's the train. I was gonna say, like, wait, where'd my train go? It was on this end. Wanna play Railroader? Don't have the game, and honestly, at this point, I'm not looking to get any more games anytime soon, so sorry, but gonna have to say no. That does work. Excellent. At least I thought it was working. Go faster! There we go. Feel like just warping up the tracks would be faster. But I feel like that's a little too cheesy. Oh, I'm getting out of sync with it. Is this downhill? I think it is. Yeah, definitely a downhill grade. Well, that works for me. And it's going up to minus 1.7 though. I could literally just point this way and teleport. Warp, rather. Something up there. But we're not going there. Well, that means it's going to be a pain to get back there with this. Decent length spur, but at least it looks like it's a faster speed spur than the other one is. Come back here. There we go. might waste more money and just teleport back to where the trains are. Both to save time and also because it'll just be easier that way, honestly. Old Bob's Garage. It only just appeared. Wasn't there before. There it is. Old shunter. I don't think I've ever actually really seen this. Later. Oh. Neat. Alright, well in that case... Single, please. It looks so funny from the side like that. I could have my mouse control back. I'm going to make a manual save, and then just quit. And at some point the game will actually close. That's not the game closing, that's me disabling the capture. It's still sitting on a black screen. How did my lamp go the entirety of the stream without starting to flicker? I don't get it. Things. Just things. Anyway, end of the stream. Next stream. It's nice to actually be able to use my stream deck completely. Since I didn't have it on Saturday. Fully. I wasn't signed into anything. But yeah, next stream is Wednesday. I'll probably try and get that Pokemon Black 2 Warp Randomizer working again. I say again because, you know, the last time I tried it, encounters were broken. So I need to play around and see if the order in which I apply the randomizers affects whether or not it works. Because I wouldn't think that a warp randomizer would affect the spawns, but I don't know, maybe it was the... I could test that, but maybe it was actually the universal randomizer that messed up and broke the spawns, and the warp randomizer was just an unfortunate scapegoat, if you will. But, yeah, I'll deal with that. If I have to roll without encounter randomization, I will. I don't think that should be necessary, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to get an update to the universal randomizer. Because I don't know when the last time I updated it was. Anyway, regardless, it's going to be something Pokemon, not Legends. I just cannot get myself to play it very much right now. Not to mention I've been focusing so much on 5M stuff, and for good reason, might I add. Keep an eye on this space or something like that. But, yeah. Most of my interest has either been in working on 5M stuff or not doing much of anything. Honestly, I'm glad that I was able to get through this stream without really feeling at any point like, man, I just don't want to do this right now. Because that has been the mood as of late, just so much. Just sit here not doing anything other than maybe listening to music? Yeah, that sounds like a good way to waste my life away. But it do be like that sometimes. Anyway, enough about that depressing shit. Like I said, next stream Wednesday. Friday there will probably be something, and then Saturday, I don't know. I'm not doing vanilla GTA again. That's not happening. BattlEye is just too much of a pain in the ass to deal with, and I certainly do not want to deal with Windows 11 again. BattlEye is not touching this OS install, so... I really wish they hadn't done that, because it killed the game for so many people. Not even people like me who don't want to install BattlEye. It killed it for Linux players. You know, all the Steam Deck players for GTA, yeah, you're done. BattlEye doesn't work, because they didn't flip the switch to make it work. So, fuck them in particular, I guess. Thanks, Cockstar. Oh well, that's what FiveM is for. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to say. Next stream on Wednesday. Probably something Pokemon related. And beyond that, I don't know when I'll play Derail next. Friday at the earliest, but more likely Saturday, I'd say. But, we'll see what happens. Other than that, yeah, it's time to wrap up. I am going to run some ads on the way out, though, because I can. And if you don't want to watch them, leave. Not going to miss anything. It's the end of the stream. Yeah, you have a good night as well, fucking Punch. Yeah, but no, seriously, like, if you don't want to watch the ads, just don't stick around for the ads. It's not that big of a deal. I run them because there's literally no point to not running them. If I get a bit of extra ad revenue, cool. If not, whatever. So, do as you wish with that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next time. Later.